choosing different types of wines to drink. You can choose on the basis of color, red wines and then white wines. Once you've chosen whether you're having a red wine or white wine, you can choose based on grape varieties. Depending on your taste, you may like something like a clean Sauvignon, so that's one type of white wine, or you can have a clean Chardonnay, another type of white wine. So you can choose, after choosing a white wine, you can choose the varietals. You can then choose within the white wines, knowing the variety you want, you can choose a New World wine or what I call an Old World wine, the classic styles. New World wines have a tendency to be much more extracted, much more fruit-driven, and much more easier drinking. However, there are parts of the New World that are making complex wines that are for savoring and thinking about while drinking. The Napa Valley is one area. Even Argentina and Chile produce great wines for thinking about and just savoring. And Australia produce wines like Penfolds Grange, same sort of issue. They're drinking, although it's a red wine, therefore drinking with careful consideration. In red wines, it's much the same thing. Once you've chosen a red wine, you can choose by variety, Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon, and there's one extra. You can choose a blended red wine, which is made from, this one happens to be a Bordeaux, made from Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and Cabernet Sauvignon. So you can choose wine according to variety and according to color. Then you can also choose your wines according to how expensive they will be. If you want a really great wine, you can choose a Burgundy from a top area. This is a Saint-Aubin, but you could choose Poligny-Montrachet, which is a very expensive region, which produces really, really great Burgundy. Or if you want wines on the cheap side, then obviously on the more budget side, you could choose wines from the New World, Chile, Argentina. You get nice, easy drinking wines. Same thing on the red wines. For expensive wines, go for classic Italian, Spanish, and French wines, and good German wines as well. And you can choose wines from the Napa Valley and wines from Australia, Coonawarra, Margaret River. They produce great wines as well in the red versions. So that's how I would choose wines, by type and by color.